Alright, it's time you've all been waiting for. Your next practical exam. You sure you don't want to sit this one and just watch Reen? I'm sure. You've gotten enough rest in the past 3 days to make a full recovery. In fact, I'd say you feel even better than usual. Well, if you say so. In that case, you're up first. Now, choose a partner. We're just hopping right into things. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis, and the last time we found out that Reen has anime powers. Not really a surprise, but we did fight a giant mech suit, basically all by herself, with a little bit of help from Crow, admittedly, but that's besides the point. This time, well, I wonder who we're facing. Let's bring in Elisa, because she's a good, well-rounded support character, and I feel like we might end up needing this. I think her quirks should be fine if they stay the same. I don't think we'll really need anything to prevent statuses, so let's just boost up our strength a little bit. As for Elisa, yeah, we can go with a little bit more speed. I think we're just good to go and start things off. Your opponents today will be, let's see, how about Laura and Fee? Yeah, we'll go with them. Very well. Okay. Yeah, she might be making it a little too obvious. Well, this should make for an interesting battle, if nothing else. Laura and Fee have a clear advantage when it comes to strength and speed. Both formidable opponents, but I think you have a good chance of winning this one. Try to make good use of our combat links. Fight is ours for the taking. Right. Take your positions. Begin!
Don't you dare hold back!
Don't worry, I won't.
And we need to win without using items, as well as using an S-Craft in battle. Right away, what do we want to... we don't really have any CP to spare. So let's right away just use a Forte on Reen.
Oh no, you don't!
Target locked!
And that worked out very well.
My turn!
Little bit of strength up for Reen, and we do, in fact, have the ability to scan them, so let's do that.
You okay?
Reen will take a little bit of damage, but luckily we do have the auto tier for Elisa. We'll just scan Fee right away, and we'll of course want to scan Laura as well. Yeah, let's just shoot a normal arrow at Laura. And there we go. And that is a decent chunk of damage. Not the biggest fan of that. Blind I am a little bit bigger of a fan of. Of course, it didn't end up mattering, but, oh well, we still do have the auto tier at least. Figuring out the analyze, we get both of our scouters done, and let's work on...
Let's go!
Yeah, let's throw out an insight onto Reen, because he's going to be our main damage dealer for this. Let's throw out a motivate as well, just to build up a little bit more strength and a little bit more CP. Now, ideally... Okay, I'll take that. Very nice counter there. Let's also throw a Shining on Elisa herself. Just because Insight is just such a nice status. You really can't go wrong with it. Shining is an amazing thing to have. And because we want to build up towards an S-Craft...
Too slow. Target locked. Oh, please.
Well then.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That certainly changes things.
I can do this. Let's go.
Let's just throw out a Thelis on Reen instead.
Thanks.
And it's not going to heal him up for much, but the focus on Elisa, which will be fine in that end. Sweep. Oh, perfect. That works fine for me. Link them up, and throw out a Blessed Arrow.
Hang in there.
Which is just... Okay, it does restore some CP, which is very nice. Especially because we're going to end up needing it. Most likely.
Arcus.
We could use a little bit more speed up. Elisa will end up needing to heal herself a little bit.
Oh, please.
So,
Target locked.
that'll be... Ooh. Oh, that's right. Angel. Angel's amazing. I always forget about Angel. And it's a shame, because, again, Angel's amazing.
This is my secret weapon.
Let's meet our condition to get a S-Craft going. With Rosetta Arrow fired onto Laura and Fee. Both have S-Crafts of their own. Muting them doesn't really do much for us, honestly, but... Oh well, it's something. Let's throw the Demonic Sight. Use a little bit of arts instead of just going all out in terms of melee attacking.
Go.
Attack Laura a little bit. Throw up a Flame Slash and focus that on Laura.
Gather on my blade.
And hopefully this manages to take both of them out. If it doesn't, we may be in a little bit of trouble. There we go.
I was wrong enough. Careless.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
And both conditions fulfilled. And up to Link level 4 with Lisa. We get Cheer and Powerful Strike abilities. I don't remember what those do. Alright, that's enough. I mean, team scores the victory. Excellently done, both of you. Thanks. As for you two, I don't think I even need to say anything, do I? No, instructor. I actually nodded in real life when that happened. You know, you can't see it, so I don't use a face cam. Okay, let's move on to our next pairing. Team for the next 2-on-2 battle will be... And all these 2-on-2 battles... Oh, wait, are they off screen? They did pretty well out there, Reen. But we're really gonna have to do something about those two. And it's not like they hate each other or anything, at least I don't think they do. I feel like you're just getting a good push in the right direction. Yeah, you're right. It's like you're really back in fighting form, though. Yeah, I never felt better, actually. I didn't want to try this out and end up worrying, at least. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble for everyone. Thank you so much for going to the trouble of preparing a bed for me. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm making do that much without even breaking a sweat. It's true. You can say that again. She was so well prepared you'd think you at least had called in a reservation. And that's Sharon for you. I mean, are you sure you're alright? Yeah, I'm still sore all over, but that's nothing unexpected. Compared to the kind of training Master Kafai used to put me through, I feel like I got off light. But still, well, it doesn't appear to have any sprains or pulled muscles. Should be better in a couple days. I see. I can't help but feel like if I hadn't been so careless, if I hadn't gone to that building in the first place. Well, in that way it was Reed's fault too. True, it's what he got what he deserved for being so insensitive. I would have hoped that as an elder brother you'd conduct yourself in a more seemly manner. Well, you're not wrong, but I think you could maybe not all gang up on me at once. Well, we can't really blame them this time. Let this be a lesson to you, Reed. Your family is your family no matter what. Okay, I get it already. Seems everything turned out well in the end. Still, we're no closer to unlocking the secrets of that giant armor, or the red door was hiding behind. Yeah. All we know is that the red door showed up after we cleared the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse, and then when Elise went down there, it opened up and that hulking armor came out. Said you heard a voice coming from the door, right? Yes, I think so. I'm afraid I don't remember much of what it said, though. They were saying something about the 4th lock and the first trial and an awakener too, whatever that is. You should be commended for recalling even that much after what you've been through. At this point, it really does seem as though there's something significant hidden deeper in those ruins. It's getting harder and harder to presume anything else, isn't it? I think from now on it might be better idea to leave the old schoolhouse alone. What? What do you mean? The reason I sent you guys in there was in the first place because I thought it might make a good training ground, but after what happened with Elise and that elevator appearing, I feel conflicted about letting you go back. principal's thinking about rescinding his request for you guys to investigate the place, too. But... I object. Fee? It's ideal for us to keep our subs trained for battle, right? Seems like fighting down there encourages us to cooperate better, too. Much as it may lack weight coming from me, I'm inclined to agree. Effectiveness of combat lengths surely come to the fore there. Yeah, the wind seems to suggest that to me as well. There's no denying it's dangerous, but I feel like I'd regret if we just stopped here. Yeah, and I have so many questions about that place, and I want some answers. I agree. Guys. Yeah, I feel the same. Do you think you could talk to the principal and get him to change his mind? Looks like I don't have much of a choice, do I? Alright, I can't promise anything, but I'll do what I can to persuade the principal. But if anything else weird happens in there, I want you to report it to me immediately. Is that clear? Yes, instructor. I'm afraid I still can't accept your position. No? You don't wish to succeed father as head of the family, or that you enrolled here because of that. Honestly, it seems to me that you aren't even certain yourself what you want for your life, and because of that, it's like you've lost your way. Well, am I right? I can't deny it. This time, I was able to come back to my senses. I think enrolling here at Thor's was the best thing I'd done for myself in a long time. It's given me the chance to start moving forward, little by little, and my outfit's my friends here. Really? I've got a lot to think about, but I want to find an answer that works out not just for me, but for you, Mom, and Dad, too. I know it's frustrating, but I hope you'll stick with me while I'm figuring things out. And I'm sorry for being such a crappy brother to you. And the train for Heimdall. All passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train comes to a complete stop. Oh. Rain? Heimdall's not too far away. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon enough. We can talk about this more then, okay? Alright, that's a promise. You're really devoted to your sister, aren't you? No, I get the feeling it's way more than devotion on her part. You think so? Not like I spoil her or anything, and honestly, she can get pretty harsh with me sometimes. I mean, I wouldn't say we get along badly or anything, but she's totally oblivious. She's 15, right? I've heard that nobles make their debut into high society when they turn 16. That's right, she's making her debut next year. And I just hope she finds a guy who deserves her one day. Because I'm not letting just any old guy marry her, noble or not. Oh, it can't be dense sometimes. I feel sorry for her sister. Indeed. Nonchalantly shaking her head like he did was kind of cruel. Talking about me? Alright, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. Next, it's time to announce this weekend's field study location. Here it comes, the moment of truth. Where are they planning to ship us off to this month? Oh, it looks like both groups are going to the same place. I assume we'll be dividing the work between our groups. Well, the capital is incredibly vast, so it seems like a logical conclusion. Group divisions aside, I'm certainly surprised at the choice of the capital as our destination. Yeah, you and I will have the home field advantage considering we're both from there. This means we'll all get to be in town for the summer festival after all. Instructor Sarah. Oh, whatever is the matter, my beloved pupil? Please don't call me that. I have no objection to our destination or the arrangement of the groups. I can't quite shake the feeling of being used again. It's true. It does appear you're the only one who's changed groups from last month. That instant whistling isn't fooling anyone.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the academy.
That said Windvale.
You did really well, Reen.
Alright, this is our chance to discuss what to do before they get here. But to be honest, I don't really have any good ideas. How about you guys?
I can't say that I do. Unlike me and Eustace, at least Laura and Fee understand each other to some degree. Our group's performance in last month's field study wasn't amazing, but there were no actual conflicts or anything.
Yeah, that's all the more reason why I feel like we should step in and do something for them. But from what Elisa and Emma have told me, it seems like they have trouble connecting with each other.
Yeah, that's the impression I get too. It's not like they hate each other, they're just having trouble coming to terms with their differences.
On the one hand, we have the daughter of a noble military family, a knight in shining armor as it were, while on the other, we have a girl who spent her childhood on the battlefield running with Jaegers. Their upbringings couldn't be more different when you think about it. Maybe their values too.
You're right. I wonder if that's...
I apologize for the delay.
Hey! Good morning, Laura.
You're certainly the early bird today.
You needn't worry about us. We have no intention of causing trouble, and we're prepared to do what we can to form a combat link as soon as possible. It's not our intention to be confrontational towards one another. Is that not the case, Fee?
Yep. Don't worry. We won't bring the group down during the field study.
Well, if you say so.
That's not really what we're worried about.
Anyway, we should finish up our preparations and head over to the station. I'll bet Group B is waiting there for us already.
Agreed.
And so, we have our groups. Our group for this time. First thing I want to do, just double check to make sure all of those are gone. Go through here, remove all of our quartz. Just to make sure that we've got everything. We'll need to open some up, mainly on Machias, it looks like, but that'll be Machias. We are getting to the point where we almost have everyone's completely opened up, which is good. We do actually have some preparations that we need to make for today. First things first, we are heading over to the park. Because, just like our last field study, we have Celine. Good morning, Celine. Meow. It's kind of meeker than usual today. I'm gonna catch you clawing the furniture on tree wire or something. I guess it's none of my business. As for me, I feel bad taking it from you, but I'll be sure to make good use of it. What are you doing, Marine? You should really be leaving soon. Alright, let's go. And we get another Zerum powder, which, of course, Zerum powder's always really nice. There is also, over here, we have to talk to Patrick. Sorry to see you up this early. What's the occasion? I have my reasons. How are you feeling after that whole ordeal? Huh? That's fine, thanks. I might not have if you weren't there to make sure Elise was safe, though. I really owe you for that. It's partly my fault that she was in danger to begin with. It was the very least I could do. Allow me to add that I do not intend to breathe a word of what I witnessed down there to anyone. I'd much rather settle things with you man to man after. Likewise. Is this me or did this personality completely change? Suddenly a decent person. Come to think of it, you're all going to Heimdall, aren't you? I'll be attending the garden party the day after tomorrow myself. Seems like all the big names are. If that were the case, wouldn't Flora and Machias get invited too? Bosco hasn't even mentioned it this year. Same with my dad. I'm not interested in the guest list. With one minor exception. Will your sister be in attendance, Schwarza? Patrick, I think the two of us need to sit down and have a little talk. Then you can give me a nice, detailed explanation as to why you would ever need access to that sort of information. I just found myself curious. I didn't mean anything by it. She's gonna die single, isn't she? And, he should be in class 1. It's the prize side. Perhaps he's not so bad after all. He probably is, but that's besides the point. But yeah, that is all that we need to do beforehand. Actually, can we do that right here? I'm curious. There is one thing I actually want to check. If we go into the Student Union building, because we do have Elliot in our party, which is very important for if we, where would I buy ingredients? I don't actually remember. I want to see if we can start doing our massive money-making scheme of buying a Yes, okay. Since we have Elliot in the party, we can make a bunch of omelets, which I'm going to do off screen for probably like an hour or two, because we're low on money. So, next time, we'll be taking the train to Heimdall. So until then, see you guys later.